So let's try Vrksasana. So come spread out so you can take your arms to the side. So you can stagger yourselves a bit. Take your arms out to the side so you know you have room to do that. Great. And then bring your hands down. So now we've warmed up, we've ignited, brought intelligence to the feet, to the lower leg. You could feel that lower leg working a bit in Vrksasana, couldn't you? The core, the torso muscles, the hip muscles, torso muscles, shoulder girdle even. And most importantly, you had to pay attention, right? You had to wake up and pay attention. So now, let's stand on our left leg. So we're going to bend our right leg and take it to Vrksasana. But before you bring your leg up, imagine that you are still on the brick. And so that your first action is to press down from that outer hip to the heel. So you're engaging the muscles on your outer left hip. And then bend your right leg and see if you can bring that right foot up to Vrksasana. Once you have your foot on your thigh, take both hands to your outer hips. Okay, now squeeze them in towards the median line. Squeeze both outer, put your hands right on your outer hips like pincers. Take your arms out to the side. That's it. Are you breathing? Okay, now bring your hands down, bring your foot down, step down. Great. So now when we go to the second side, there's a image that Gita Iyengar used when we were in Las Vegas, I think it was, at the convention several years ago. And she said to make the heel of the leg that's coming up into the groin very sharp. So, when we were doing Anantasana, and I said to press out through your heel. So if I don't do that, and my foot is kind of, toes are pressing in, then I'm not connecting, getting that strong connection. It's like standing more onto the balls of your feet. So she said, make your heel sharp, get it up into the groin, and sharpen it as if it were a diamond. And then your outer hips are the prongs that are squeezing in to hold the diamond in its setting. So if you let your outer hips go, you let your foot be sloppy, you're going to lose your diamond. Okay, so let's try on our second side and see if we can sharpen the heel so it has that, like a diamond, a really firm, hard quality. And then squeeze the outer hips in like the prongs that are holding the diamond in its setting. So let's bring our left foot up, sharpen your left heel, get it up into the groin. Up as high as you're able to do. And then press into the back of the heel more than the ball of the foot right now. Now put your hands on your outer hips just like they were the prongs, like platinum prongs here, and squeeze those outer hips in to hold that diamond of your heel in its setting. And then take your arms out to the side so they're like the rays of light reflecting off that diamond. But don't lose that focus. Desha Bandha Chitasya Dharana. So bind your consciousness to your diamond and hold it there by those prongs of your outer hips as you spread your ribs and your arms. Okay, now are your toes liftable? Are they? Because some of them look a little white or yellow. That's it. Excellent, Mary. Now bring your leg down. Good. It took a moment there to pick them up, didn't it?
You mean the toes on the top?
Yeah, the toes on the bottom foot.
On the bottom?
Yeah, you could do the toes on the leg too. That would also be good because you press.
I didn't know which one.
Yeah, you're great. So you can lift both the toes of both feet. Okay. That would be great. So now what we'll do is we will. Should we try that on the block? Yeah? Okay, so let's do it on the block. It changes your mind, okay? You might surprise yourself, okay? Look, it's only, how tall is this? 2 inches away from the floor. Okay, if Philippe Petit could cross between the towers of the World Trade Center on a wire, I think we could stand on a block, don't you? Okay, here we go. So let's stand on our left leg first, actually. I think that's what we did when we got to Vrksasana. And then let's just remind ourselves what we did earlier. It's the same thing. So put your hands on your outer hips. Try to lift that right foot off the floor. That's it. And press from your outer left hip down to the heel. So you're really standing up on that left leg. bring your right leg up. And then once you have your foot up, sharpen your right heel. Squeeze the prongs of your outer hips in to hold the diamond of your right heel in a setting. Take your arms to the side. And if you lose your balance, that's fine. You just try again. Now, are your toes liftable? Can you take your arms up this time? Make sure those toes are liftable. And then take your arms out to the side slowly, so you maintain your diamond as your rays go out to the side, and then step down. Excellent. And try our other side. Now, adding the breath is a good idea. So, so when you're up there, you can breathe. We're holding the pose. It's natural to hold our breath. So if this were a pranayama class, you just did an excellent Antara Kumbhaka, very long timing. Just try other side. Okay, so if you lose your balance, that's fine. I mean, that's the nature of balance, is that there are so many factors that go into why on one day we're able to stand on one leg easily and another day we're not. There's not so many factors. So be compassionate with yourself and give yourself the opportunity to not balance well, but still try to balance. So let's press from that outer right hip down to the heel, and then bring the left heel up into the setting. So you're sharpening that left heel. Squeeze those prongs in. Remind yourself to squeeze your outer hips in, to hold the diamond of the heel in its setting. Take your arms to the side. Press down through your left heel, lift up through the crown of your head. And then raise your arms, use your arms as tools to lengthen the sides of your body. But keep drawing those outer hips in. And then ask yourself, are my toes liftable? Are my eyes soft? Okay, and then take your arms to the side. Take a breath there. Conscious inhalation and a conscious exhalation. And then take yourself down. Okay, doing very well.